Sizing rows and columns. While using Excel, you might want to change the size of the rows or columns. There's a dividing line that separates every row and column. When you hover over this line, your cursor will change into a double-headed arrow. When you see this arrow, hold the mouse button down and drag the line to a new location. To auto-size a column or row, use the same double-headed arrow, but double-click the gray line instead of holding and dragging. This will adjust the size of the row or column to automatically fit all the characters in a single cell. Entering data. There are two types of data that can be entered into Excel: text and values. One thing to note is text cannot be used in calculations. Text includes letters and symbols typed from the keyboard. You might use text to make labels on a column or row. If you want multiple lines of text in a single cell, first type the line, then press Alt-Enter and type the second line, and press Enter again on the keyboard. Don't use multiple cells for text that really belong together. The term value is used to describe anything that is a number, formula, or function. Values are used in calculations. When you type numbers, do not type the comma, $sign, or percentage sign. These symbols are added as formatting later. Entering formulas. A formula is a calculation that you type into a cell. The system displays the result of the calculation in the cell. Formulas can be up to 256 characters long. Before entering a formula or function, you must first always type an equal sign, and then your calculation. I entered 2 plus 2. Once I hit the Enter key on the keyboard, it will display the result of that calculation. You can use cell references in a formula as well. It is usually best to use cell references, that way the answer changes if you change the number in the cell referenced. Just as before, you must first type in an equal sign. Then choose the numbers you want to use in the calculation. I'm going to choose my monthly mortgage payment and also the utilities. After I hit Enter on the keyboard, it will display the result of that calculation. If I change the numbers of the mortgage or the utility payments, it will also change the calculation. Notice the result changed. Entering functions. A function is a special formula that is built into Excel, like sum and/or average. You can type in the formula to do the same work, but using a function is more efficient. They start with an equal sign just like formulas, and then you'll type in the name of the function. Type in a parenthesis, add your cell references, type another parenthesis, and hit Enter on the keyboard. You can also use AutoSum to calculate numbers in a column or row. First, select AutoSum, then select the numbers you want totaled, and hit Enter on the keyboard. The result is displayed in cell A16.